In a court filing this week, Kelly Ward, the chairwoman of the Arizona Republican Party, argued via her lawyer's filing that you can't subpoena her phone records January 6th committee because if you did, then that's going to implicate thousands of other people in whatever it is you think Kelly Ward may have done. Now, a little backstory here, of course. Kelly Ward, chairwoman of the Arizona GOP, the January 6th committee, has subpoenaed her phone records because Kelly Ward was at the center of not just the fake elector scheme in the state of Arizona. She also, at one point, they have a text message from her to Maricopa County officials telling them, "We need you to stop the counting." So she literally tried to interfere with her own state's election by telling county officials in Maricopa County, stop counting the damn ballots. So she has two potential areas where she could be facing some pretty serious criminal liability here. And of course, she was one of the people that was organizing. She herself, I believe, was a fake elector, according to this report from Raw Story here. So she was helping organize the fake electors, wanted them to be the ones, whose votes got counted and sent to DC. So she's implicated in that scheme too. Now, back to this week's court filing. She doesn't want to turn over her cell phone records to the January 6th committee. And her argument is that, oh man, I've got so many accomplices that it just wouldn't be fair to them if you got my cell phone records. Cool admission there, Kelly. Also pretty friggin' stupid, right? When you're being investigated, when you're a target, you don't go to the people targeting you and say, listen, you don't want to come after me because there's so many other co-conspirators here. You're just going to have your hands full. We did so many fucking crimes. You wouldn't even believe it, folks. So probably don't mess with me, right? Why are you pulling out your handcuffs? That's pretty much how that's going to go. You went to court and you said there are thousands of people involved in your scheme. Okay. Get ready for thousands of subpoenas. I know it's going to take a long time, but it kind of seems like if you're saying you have thousands of co-conspirators, that maybe we ought to be looking at your phone. Maybe we need a couple more phones. Maybe there's a lot more leads in the state of Arizona than we had previously thought. This is the level of stupid that we are dealing with these Republicans who tried to launch this fake elector scheme. And I do have to tell you, folks, thank God, right? Thank God we are dealing with the dumbest people this country has ever had to offer. Because if any of them had any shred of competence, they may have had a chance of being successful in their plan to overturn that election. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you could wear the Ring of Fire logo across your chest? Well, now you can. Just head on over to our Teespring page to find some awesome merch we're offering for our viewers. We have more designs that are going to be added in the near future, so just follow the link in the description or take a peek at the shelf of merchandise under this video. Thanks for watching.